me new slops. Oh, I'm wearing some fancy garb now. I got these off a guy in the last port I was in. He struggled a bit, but I finally got him. No, I gave him a doubloon. But still, aren't these nice? I feel like I'm dressed right now. Heck, I can go to church on Sunday now with this good stuff on. You know what? And I'm so happy to have these new slops. I'm going to make something special today. We're going to make some shrimps and rice. Shrimps and rice, that's some good stuff there. So we got to peel these first. But, yeah, there's a song about shrimps and rice. It goes, hold tight, hold tight, hold tight, hold tight, boodle-yakasaki, you want some seafood, mama? Shrimps and rice, they're very nice. Boodle-yakasaki, I wonder what that means. You know, sometimes I think they just write stuff in there to sound funny, and it's not real words at all. So that's what I'm thinking. Okay, I'm taking the tails off of this because I don't want any shells in this that I'm making. We're going to make honey garlic shrimp and pineapple rice. And I know that sounds kind of weird probably, but you know, it's not typical. But then again, neither am I. Now these have already got the shells split on the top. But you want to get all the shell off, but you want to keep all the meat too. So what I do is I squish this part up and down like that. And then I grab just the fin parts and I pull on it. And see how the tail meat comes out too? So you don't have to waste nothing. There you go. That's the way to do it. So okay. Oh, these shrimp are smelling mighty nice. But I tell you what, these shells are not going to be smelling mighty nice in a little while. So, take your shells and you put them in a plastic bag. I got an old bread bag here. I'm going to put them in there and I'm going to seal them up tight. And then I throw them in the trash because you don't want them exposed, because in a day or two they're going to stink to high heaven. So, away they go. All right, so now we want to make a marinade to put these in for a while. Now, first of all, we want some honey. So get a nice big spoonful of honey there. Honey's so good for you too. It reminds me, one of the deckhands, we was fishing one day. Oh, okay, we're gonna go. Well, let's do this first. I'll tell you the story in a minute. I'll put in some soy sauce. Good amount of soy sauce there. Okay, then we want some sesame oil. See that there pure sesame oil stuff there. That's good stuff too. Oh boy. And then we want ginger. This will be the ginger. I don't have fresh ginger, but I've got some powdered ginger and that will do. And then we want some garlic. Where'd that garlic go? There it is. So that'll work. Garlicky. Oh boy. And is there anything else? Oh yeah, a little bit of slap your mama. You know I don't slap my mama, do you? There we go, just maybe a little more. There we go, that's good. That should be just fine. And this is what we'll marinate our shrimp in. Now, back to the story. I was fishing with one of the deckhands. We had our lines over the side of the ship, and well, he wasn't catching nothing. He was never very good at that, you know. But he was talking about how he was worried about getting sick. And I told him, well, we got a barrel of apples over there, and we got oranges too, and you're supposed to be eating one a day to stay healthy. He says, I still don't think I'm going to be very well very soon. I think I'm going to get sick. I said, well, judging from your fishing, you don't catch anything, so I don't think you have anything to worry about. He doesn't catch anything, so you'll get it later. Okay, so we got this stuff, this marinade here. Now we're going to put all the shrimp in there, like that. That's going to be good there. So this is going to marinate for a while now. Now, but next we got to get our rice ready. Okay, let's wash my hands for a minute. Got some honey on there. You know, I sure do like me new clothes. I'm such a pretty pirate. I feel pretty, oh so pretty. I feel witty and pretty and... I don't like that song anymore. Okay, let's get the rice ready. Okay, I lived there for a minute. We need a cup measure. We need some rice. Where'd that go? There we go. This is white rice. If you cook brown rice, it takes a long time. So we're going to use some white rice. Make a nice level cup, like that. Pour it in there. Then, also, we want 2 cups of water. I measured this already, so I know it's 2 cups. So that goes in there. I'm going to stir it around, because rice is weird, man. It hits the bottom of the pan, and it sticks together unless you stir it a little bit. Now we're going to add some chicken bouillon. Then we want some more sesame oil. Sesame oil is so good. Sesame oil is so good in your rice. Also, a little bit of brown sugar in here. Oh, this is turned into a block. Well, shiver me timbers. What am I gonna do? Just gonna have to cut it open, I guess. Oh, it is open. Well, that's why it got hard. All right, I'm gonna have to stir this for a while. So I need... That's enough. Maybe about a tablespoon of sugar. I'm gonna put that in there. Okay, I'm gonna have to stir that a lot. I'll make sure it all dissolves. I got a couple of big rocks in there. Now, I was gonna put some onion and some pepper in here too, but I don't think I'm gonna, because this is a sweet dish. I don't want it to get too savory. However, I do want to put soy sauce in here too. Oh, this is another thing I want to put in there, is some sazon. That's got a lot of good flavors in there, and you put it in there so that you don't forget nothing. Okay, now here's another thing that we want to put in there. We want to put in some pineapple. Had one of them fancy, easy open tops, and it was hard to open. Take your studying it. Okay, that's it. There we go. Let's put a little bit of that juice in there too. Not much though. I think that'll do it. Okay. This is going on the stove. And when we get it to boiling, then we gotta turn it down low and cook it for 14 minutes. No more, no less. Okay, we'll get this on the stove. Start it up there. You gotta keep an eye on that. Preferably this one. You get it? Yeah, you probably do. Okay. Some jokes you just don't have to explain. Okay, get rid of that thing. And then this is, I don't need that no more. Put that in there. Done with those. Okay. Let me set this here. Timing mechanism. Oh, I got a pirate joke for you. Where do pirates go to the bathroom? You give up? The poop deck. I know, that joke stunk, right? Okay, now that we got our shrimp marinating and we got our rice starting. So anyway, when I was teasing that guy about fishing, well, you know, he felt bad, so I didn't want to make him feel bad. But, you know, I was just joking around. But, you know, there's an old thing that says, if you give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. If you teach him how to fish, you get rid of him for the whole weekend. He doesn't need to stick around with you. Got something to do like that, right? But you know, he has become my fishing buddy, sort of. Even though he's not that good at it. I told him, you know, if you can't catch fish on a line, why don't you try a net? And he said, I don't like a net. No, that's not what he said. He said, I'm so funny. I crack me up. He said, I tried net fishing before, but I couldn't live on me net income. Net income. You'll get it later. You know, he told me one time that he went ice fishing. And I guess he just, you know, doesn't give up. He still tries anyway. And that's a good thing, you know. You gotta be ambitious. That's good for you. It makes you strong. So, but he went ice fishing one day. And he drilled a hole, had his line dangling for like an hour, and he wasn't getting nothing, you know. And so this kid comes by, and he sits down right next to him, and he cuts another hole right next to his, and he drops a line, and in about a minute he had a fish on his line. He had this nice large bass, you know. And my buddy, he just kept fishing. He was watching the kid, though. He kept an eye on the kid. And pretty soon, another minute, and another fish comes up. He's got a salmon this time. Oh, nice big salmon. And then another minute, he's another fish, and pretty soon, in just about 10-15 minutes, he had about 8 or 10 fish. And me buddy, he looks at the kid, he says, look here, I've been here for over an hour, and I ain't caught nothing. He says, what is your secret? And the kid says, and me buddy says, I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you repeat what you said? He says, he says, I'm sorry, I don't understand you. So the kid goes, oh, you have to keep your worms warm. I guess that's the way you do it. Okay, these are marinating nicely. Oh yeah, marinating those shrimp real good. We're gonna go over to the stove in a little bit here. Okay, the rice is boiling, so we have to put the timer on for 14 minutes. All right, now let's go to the stove and we'll start working on the shrimp. Okay, so first of all, we want to put in some olive oil. That's probably enough. I'll coat the pan. Okay, the oil's hot. I dropped in a little bit of this juice to see if it was hot enough. So now it's time to get these shrimp in. Oh, careful, careful. I'm going to get them in pretty much all at the same time. But okay. You know, all the shrimp pieces are in there now. You gotta cook them. And the rice will be done in less than 10 minutes. The shrimp will be done before that, though. Oh, they smelling so good. Oh, just I wish you was here so you could smell it too. Yeah, that's some good stuff there. These aren't the biggest shrimp in the world. That's why they're called shrimp. Now, I guess that's not why they're called shrimp. But still, they were not that big to begin with, and unfortunately, they're going to get smaller. Shrimp doesn't take long to cook. Okay, so we're going to flip them over now. They're not quite done like this. We want that sauce in there too, because the sauce is going to be an integral part of this recipe. But it also was marinating more raw shrimp in it, so we got to make sure it's cooked too. Okay, those look mighty good there. Now we're going to put the rest of the sauce in here. Oh, all that honey and garlic and ginger and all them other nice spices in there. I'm going to bring the heat back up on this so it'll cook a little faster. Okay, we'll let that cook and we'll be back in a minute. Okay, that's actually cooking good, and now at this point I'm just going to shut it off because the rest of the heat that's there is going to make sure them shrimp are done, but not overdone. They'll turn into little rubber balls if you do that. My shrimp are so cooked down there like a red rubber ball. The rice will be done soon, so let's back to the table. Okay, the rice is done, and it's time to eat. Oh, it looks so good. Oh, it's fluffy. Nice, and it's got pineapple. It's gonna be good. Oh, yes. I just want a little rice right now. I'll save the rest of this for later. Now, now I tell you, we want this. And we're gonna put these shrimp right on top of the rice. Like that. It's fancy that way. And then we're gonna take the sauce and we're gonna dribble it on top. Oh, it's gonna be good. Yes. Oh, that looks great. Oh, it smells great. Oh, look at all that. I almost missed all that nice garlic. You don't want that missing. Gotta get that too. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Take a look at this. Honey garlic shrimp with pineapple rice. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Okay, let's try it. Little rice with pineapple and a shrimp, and let's see how it is. Oh, that is delicious. Shrimps and rice. It's very nice. I wish you could taste it. There's something to wash it down with. Oh. Yeah. That was good. You know, you better try this recipe. So good. Honey garlic shrimp and pineapple rice. Oh boy, you're gonna love that stuff. All right, that's the show for today. Like and subscribe and share with your friends. Keep your keel in the water and your sallies full, and may the good Lord guide you where you gotta go. Okay, goodbye. Ahoy. Bon voyage. Aloha. Get out of here.